Congratulations and welcome to the School of Graduate Studies. You'll be going through a series of an onboarding experience that will help to better acquaint you with the School of Graduate Studies, some of the expectations, a review of some policies and procedures. So this is your onboarding pathways to success. I will be your tour guide. My name is Tanetta Tibbs, and I am the Assistant Director for Continuous Enrollment and Student Success here in the School of Graduate Studies. So some of the first things we're going to discuss will be, we're going to navigate the website. Sometimes our website, you can things and items, important things can hide in our website. So we're going to guide you through a couple of some of the more important features that you should pay attention to while you're navigating the website. One of the first things, we'll visit the Graduate Studies main webpage. We'll go through the Graduate Student Success Center. We'll look at the graduate catalog, see where to find that and some of the information there. And we'll review some of the graduate forms. One of the first things before we get started into the website is how important it is to check your Bulldog email. So everyone, upon admission, you are given a Bulldog email. If you do not have that information, you will need to get that immediately. Check with ITS and let them know if you're having problems or anything. Please make sure you get that working quickly. But a lot of good information will come to your Bulldog email. University staff and faculty are only obligated to send things to your Bulldog email address. So please make sure you check it for important information. So, and I'm going to take this time now to switch my pages, and so we can so you can see what we can navigate the web page together. So as you can see, this is just a regular homepage, a Google page. I'm going to type in aamu.edu. Too many A's. You got to spell it right. All right, then this will take you to the main page. You're going to click here to get behind the wall. So this is where you want to be. You'll see academics in the main white bar across the top. You'll click on academics. You'll see another academic. Now this view will only be visible. It'll look different, of course, if you are on a perhaps on a tablet or a cell phone. It'll look a little different, but the same information is there. So click on this academics, to drop down, you'll see graduate studies. You'll scroll down, and the first thing we're going to do, we're going to scroll all the way down. And hopefully here you saw maybe some of our degree programs. This is where the listing is there, but we want to come down here. So you're a new student, you're a new and incoming student. So here is a lot of good, useful information that you should check out and be mindful of. This is if you haven't found your program yet, but you've been accepted, so you found your program. So we're going to click here on program and department contacts. Here is a list of all department program coordinators, or in some cases, for some programs, it'll be your advisor for your program. Because some programs will have their students broken down by alphabet. So make sure you're checking that to see if there's an alphabet there. These are hot links for here, and this should take you directly to, this hot link should take you directly to the department. But these will be your department contacts. All are listed here. So please use this. This is a great reference tool. So please use that. So we're going to click out and go back to the next one. The next one here is, well, let's before we get into that one, because that's a deep dive. Of course, you'll see your cost of attendance here. Financial aid is a quick tab to the financial aid. It'll launch the financial aid webpage. Fellowship opportunities is here. Let's click on this news grad student guide. This is a list of some information that you may need and it has hot links that are available there. So use this as just a good reference tool just to make sure as a new student that you've done everything that you need to do. If you are on the main campus, you can click here to try to obtain your student ID. You will have to come on campus. Well, they've actually made some exceptions for students that are off campus that they can send in pictures, different ways that they can send in pictures for their student ID. And then when you're here, you can actually pick them up. I don't think they mail out student badges, but you may want to give them a call or contact or email them to ask that question specifically. This will have a hot link to Blackboard, the Graduate Success Student Success Center, and here several of our departments have QList, which is a virtual line. It's where you would click on, so financial aid, the registrar's office, career development career development services. This is where if you have account balances or anything like that, you can click on that one. Testing center and veteran affairs. So this is where you'll go into a virtual QList line. So you don't have to, if you're not getting much luck with someone on the phone, you can just type in your name, make sure this information is accurate, your cell phone number, and it will take you to another set of questions to kind of describe what you need help with. But then someone will give you a call back. You'll get in a line. They'll tell you how long it should be before someone can reach you, but then someone should contact you. Now, if you miss the call, you have to be waiting for the call. So if you miss it, or if it's a number that you don't know, you need to be answering it when you've gone into the QList line. So those are some hot things there. We're going to go back up here to the graduate catalog. And this is what you should really be familiar with. As an incoming, if fall 24 will be your first semester, you're going to be in the graduate catalog 24, 25. The catalog years start in the fall. So if anyone started in the fall, you're going to make sure you click on the link that has your fall start, the year you started. So we're going to click on just 24, 25. And here you'll see this is the graduate catalog. And this is all the things that are inside this catalog. Some of the policies, admissions policies and procedures, some important information about financial aid. So your academic policies and procedures, check here because things are going to be being updated. And if you don't know or your advisor can't give you a good answer, this is a great first place to look. And what I do want you to notice, so let's just go to one of the programs so you can understand what that layout looks like. Let's go to business administration. So here, once you get to your program, it'll tell you the program description. It'll give admission requirements and degree requirements. Make sure you're paying attention here in this section because it'll let you know if there's anything outside of just taking classes that you will need to complete. So right here, this is all MBA students are required to take the major fields test. So you should not come at the end of your program and say, no one ever told me that I had to take a major field test. That is a requirement of the MBA program. So MBA has a non-thesis option. They don't have a thesis option. So here you'll see this is a total number of credits for the program. These are the core classes, so everyone will have to take the core basic classes. These are the professional courses. These courses are mainly for those who did not have a undergraduate degree, and these are some of your really basic MBA classes. And this will just apply for this program. But so these are the professional core classes. So you're gonna have to take all of those classes, and they have some of your these are your concentrations. They have a logistics concentration, human resource management concentration, and some of the electives. And just another thing that I want to point out, if you wanted more information about this accounting 512. So what you're gonna do, this is an accounting class, the ACC is the prefix for that, and it's 512, so accounting analysis for management. So I'm gonna go all the way to the back. And here you'll see a list of course descriptions. So this is a terrible mouse, so I'm sorry about some of the. So goodness, there we go. So at the top, you'll go to ACC because it's a list of prefixes, and then it'll pop you to, which is right here, ACC accounting analysis for management. So what you do want to pay, of course, you read the description, and this right here will tell you if this class has prerequisites. The prerequisite is MBA 506 or ACC 203 and ACC 204. So this means if I don't have these ACC 203 and 204, I need to have MBA 506, or I'm going to have to take MBA 506 before I can take ACC 512. So hopefully that makes sense. Pay attention to the prerequisites for business. They probably have the most prerequisite courses for their program. So make sure you're paying attention to the prerequisites before you try to sign up for a class. So those are some of the important items in your course catalog and your graduate catalog. So make sure that you are using this as a great reference tool. Let's see. What else should we? So fellowship opportunities, this should take you to a click here, and this will take you to Laserfish. And we're gonna actually go to our single sign-on next. So we'll go through there so I can make sure you know how to log into your single sign-on. So from the main page, the main AAMU EDU webpage, there is a button here, My AAMU. What you want to click on that, and this will just give you some broad information about your single sign-on and Octopus Authenticator. So here's a video. If you had problems trying to access that, you might want to watch that video. But you'll click on My AAMU sign in, and it'll take you to your dashboard. This is your single sign-on dashboard. Here you'll have, of course, a host of information. If you don't see it here in your shortcuts, you can type it in here. So not all forms, but a majority of the electronic forms are found in Laserfish. So if you type in Laserfish Cloud, you would click on the tool. Make sure you're clicking on the tool, because some, just as these, they'll have different words to help. Make sure you're opening the tool. And you're going to click this button here, sign in with SAML. Don't try to put in a username or password because it's not going to work. So make sure you see, an account ID there, make sure that should be pre-filled, and just click the sign in with SAML. You're going to need your Octopus Authenticator to be close. And when you do that, you're going to hit those buttons to, so it can accept your passwordless password. And so this is Laserfish and where the forms are. So mine have been on my dashboard. They're over here in this left-hand corner. Now I can scroll this whole line, or in this bar here, I can go to submit forms. So page after page, this will be all the forms that are in Laserfish, starting from A all the way to Z. But if I want a quick search, I can just type fellowship here, and that's the form. So I'm going to start the form, and this is what I'd fill out. I'd need to complete for the fellowship application. So that's just a quick step into Laserfish. I'm going to close that out. Too far. Okay, we're going to go back here to new students. And you're going to notice here, Graduate Student Success Center. This is the last thing we're going to cover. Graduate Student Success Center, there's another set of be in the know, Bulldogs in the know boxes that you will need to pay attention to. That shouldn't have done that. Okay, so here's another quick link to the graduate catalog. Students that are in graduate research will be listed here. That will be a thesis or a dissertation student. Graduate Success Semester Guide. This is a quick tool to show you if you are a regular student or a thesis slash dissertation student. This gives kind of a really high level, quick glance at where you should be in your process of semesters. It gives a semester guide here on the side. This column is for all students. This is for thesis dissertation students. This is a list of all the forms that you'll need if you're a thesis or dissertation student and when the proposal should be done and all of that. This is just another step, some more steps that we will be going through in just a little bit of things that you need to complete, but this is just a quick guide. Here will be the graduate calendar. So this is a quick link to some deadlines, important deadlines for graduate students, some holidays and things will be. So this is another good reference tool of trying to keep you on track. Here is a quick link for all of your forms. The forms that are not in Laserfish, they will be housed here. If they're not a physical form here, then they'll take you to Laserfish. So if you didn't remember to go to Laserfish first, if you came here and click this, this is going to take you to the Laserfish application. Thesis and dissertation students, all your information will be here. If you have a master's report, that information will be here. So make sure, check, this is your hub for graduate forms. And we're gonna talk about academic integrity. We're gonna talk about that some more in a follow-up slide. Here's some more information on master's report, thesis, and dissertations. Another link to the graduate fellowship, and we do have graduate student council that we're going to be uploading here soon. And that is your quick tour. That's going to conclude our tour of the website. But I'm going back to our presentation to make sure we've covered everything. And we've covered the academic calendar. We covered some of the policies and procedures that you can find in the graduate catalog, where the program information is, with the list of course offerings, and all the way in the back of that document with the course descriptions. So that will conclude our presentation on navigating the website. Next will be Bulldog Basics. Thank you for joining.